Years, and I'm a certified health coach and certified holistic nutritionist. I've worked everywhere from in the hospital system to nursing homes to assisted living to independent living. And compiling all of those experiences has been really impactful for how I talk to clients and their families, how we treat clients and their families. So I wanted to let you know a little bit about me. When I first got out of college, I worked at Virginia Hospital Center, and I was one of those staff therapists. And that's really where I really learned a lot. I saw people right after strokes. I saw people right after they had a heart attack. I saw the families, how they dealt with the diagnosis of dementia. And here are a couple things that I learned. When someone has a stroke, the people that recover best from a stroke are ones that get to the hospital quickly. The ones that get to the hospital quickly. In order to do that, you have to have people around you. Okay, so I had a man who was actually in prison, and they brought him to Virginia Hospital Center, and the reason why he recovered so well from that stroke is because he was watched 24/7. And so I always want to tell people, have someone around you. Don't live alone. Have someone who checks in on you, just in case those things happen. The people that do best after a hip replacement. I used to work on, it was floor 5, and that was hip and knees. So every day I would see 5 to 10 people that just came from a hip or knee surgery. I was actually the day after. So after you have the hip surgery, knee surgery, you see Ashley. Great morning, I'm Ashley. And I learned that the people that recover best from a hip and knee surgery are the ones that do exercises beforehand. Those are the people that recover best. And then I've been on the stroke unit and traumatic brain injuries. And what I noticed is that people who have tragic situations that happen in their life and traumatic, the ones that recover the best are the ones that have goals, the ones that have a positive attitude, and the ones that have a great support system. So I would like to present to you the ICARE Living Well program, and it's about adding life to your years. You will meet Doug. This is actually the resident at our assisted living home. So we have been providing personal care services in clients' homes for 31 years, and now we have a 9,400 square foot home that you have pamphlets on your desk. Please make sure you take them, pass them to a friend. But we have our own homes so that we can provide great care for clients in the home. So this is Doug, and it's about adding life to your years. How do we do that? We do that through nutrition, movement, personalized care, activities, and relationships. Why does this matter? 69% of baby boomers prefer to stay in their home rather than move to senior living facilities. The dissatisfaction around food and the quality of care that they are receiving. But we're doing it all, we're turning that all around at ICARE Homes. And there's a growing demand for environments where seniors can thrive physically, emotionally, and socially. You're gonna get to know Mr. Doug very well. Here, I'm showing Mr. Doug how I marinate chicken. And he's having a good old time. We had a fantastic time. All right, so once again, the ICARE Living Well program is 5 steps: nutritious meals, movement, personalized care, engaging activities, and meaningful relationships. Oftentimes, if you're trying to lose weight, people will tell you, this is the one thing you have to do. This is the one thing you have to do. Or you try to change something in your life, you should do this, you should get this supplement, you should do keto. And what you don't realize is it's not one thing that makes you lose weight. It's multiple things. Multiple things. People ask me, they know that my story, that I have multiple sclerosis and I was in a wheelchair, and they said, what is the one thing that you guys did? What is the one? It wasn't. It wasn't one thing. It was a culmination of things. And so that is what we're doing at ICARE Homes. Doug is actually Dr. Doug. He has a PhD in physics. And he worked for NASA. He suffered several aneurysms, which caused dementia. When he arrived at ICARE Homes, he came from another community who discharged him because of his behavioral issues. He came frustrated, isolated, incontinent, and heavily medicated. These are some of the challenges before, like I mentioned. He refused to engage in activities, struggled with isolation, and watched TV only at his community. He came into the ICARE family. Who knows what's gonna happen next? What do you think about the chili?
It's incredible.
You like it?
I love it.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Doug. we started giving him nutritious food, whole plant-based foods. All of our sides are vegan or plant-based, and then we make lean meats and fish and vegetables, but this is what he eats on a regular basis. He eats raw fruits and vegetables every single meal. We offer that to him. We offer him water. We don't have sodas at our community. We offer this to him. Well, he gained 4 pounds because he had lost weight in the other community because of him not liking the food. And he's improved his energy, and we have reduced his medications. We have a medical practitioner on site who actually took him off blood pressure medication and heart rate medication because he was doing so well.
Smell it? I can.
Absolutely. That's what your nose is for.
That is what your nose is for. You're right. You know what? I think we could have our own cooking show, Doug. Me and you. It's called Cooking with Doug. All right.
That wouldn't work.
You don't think so? I think it would. I think you're great at this.
I don't think I'm famous enough.
Oh, you don't have to be famous. You're famous in my book.
Yeah, but I'm not famous in anybody else's book.
I'm moving in because of the food.
So Mr. Doug, he helps with the meals. It's that muscle memory. So he makes his own tuna fish, and I show him the steps. Hey, but you got yours in. You won.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. We gotta look at the camera. Doug won. He beat me on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meaningful movement. I call this range of motion. Playing pool. And there he is stooping to he baked those cookies and was able to get down. So it's things that he's able to do to allow him to remember. You know, he did this in his prior life. He has kids. And so, and come to find out, he loves pool. And we have the pool table. So really meaningful movement. He takes walks every day, exercise, and aerobic exercises.
So, guess again.
No idea. Oh, look at that. What a classic. What a classic.
Isn't that amazing?
Where did you get this?
I got that for you.
Where though?
Wow. If I told you my secrets, you would be me.
No. So there's got to be a used record store.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
It is.
All these guys are dead.
So isn't that
But I
amazing?
love this band.
I know you do. And we have a record player, right? Yeah, we have a record player. So in just a little bit,
We'll play. All these guys are dead.
We learned about him. We learned his passions. He loves flowers. And so my mom went and got, and actually we were at Barnes and Nobles, and he saw some. It just lit up his face, so we went and got a record player. But that's the personalized care that we provide at ICARE Homes. And at the other community, he watched TV all day, and now he doesn't even turn the TV on. For engaging activities, so we go get Thai food. He beats my mom in chess, and checkers, excuse me. Scrabble, and when he came here, he wouldn't participate in any activities. He's grown flowers. And if you've been to the home, you see, I mean, those were little buds, and Doug has grown that. For engaging activities, so we go get Thai food. He beats my mom in chess, and checkers, excuse me. Scrabble, and when he came here, he wouldn't participate in any activities. He's grown flowers, and if you've been to the home, you see, I mean, those were little buds, and Doug has grown that. He interacts with our visitors. He interacts with my kids. I wish I had captured moments of my kids. He looks at my son, and I'm teaching my kids about illnesses and dementia. And Kevin is 5, and he looks at Kevin and he says, "Shake my hand." And Kevin comes and shakes his hand. He said, "That's a good handshake." And so now every single time Kevin comes in, "Kevin, shake my hand." And he remembers my kids, and it's such a wonderful thing. because he's able to be around kids. He's able to have interactions with other peers. And now he requests I call him Dr. Doug. So he's Dr. Doug in my book. Mr. Doug, who's winning in Scrabble?
What?
Are you winning?
No.
No?
No.
Do you like playing Scrabble?
He loves it.
I enjoy life.
I know that's right.
You've got to be alive to enjoy life.
Wow.
That's the most important thing to do.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You only get one of those.
Only one. Gotta do your best with it. That's
Right.
fantastic.
You only die once.
Yeah, but you live every day, right?
That's right.
Every day.
Every day.
So it's your turn.
Okay.
Good job, Jackie.
Thank you.
Within 45 days, we've had a total transformation. Doug is no longer incontinent. That's huge. Doug, his behavioral challenges have gone away. Some days he has rough days just like everybody else, right? But we keep smiling at him and encouraging him. Like I said, off blood pressure and heart rate medications with monitoring. Fully engaged in activities, socially connected and thriving. Significant reduction in frustration, irritability, and he has a wonderful, friendly demeanor. So that is what we do at ICARE Homes. That's what we do with clients in their own home. I just want to share with you what we feel. In January, we have Movement Mondays with Dr. Sonia Richmond. She is a board certified internist that does yoga, and she'll be doing free classes at our community. We have Living Well at every age. Wednesdays, we have a health coach really talking about those situations so that you can live well every single stage of your life. We have a Taste of Vegan events, so you can come and taste some of the vegan chili. Like this Thursday, we're having an event. Please take the pamphlet. We'll have Santa there, and we'll have vegan options. And then Mrs. Ivy talks about, as an advocate, the sandwiches with this generation, sandwiches with the sandwich generation. The generation that has kids at home, but is also caring for their parents. How do you navigate that? And that's what Mrs. Ivy does. So thank you so much for being here with me today. I appreciate you.